think it's beautiful. So it's around 10:30 in the morning and we are headed into our local habitat. And we're not looking for anything in particular. We're just headed in to see what kind of treasures we can find. I always keep my eye out for any type of cottagey picture or vintage print or even a picture frame that I can add my own piece of art in and make it my own. And I did not find any today. I felt like that is something I rarely find is really pretty pictures that I would keep. And maybe you guys have better luck at finding cottagey pictures, but I seem to not find them too often. I have found them, but not too often. For California, it's kind of nippy here, so I have my nice plaid wool coat on, and it's warm and cozy, and I'm looking for some old books because I thrifted my most beautiful books that I own here, and I only paid $1 for them, but sadly, I did not find any books. However, I did find this beautiful dresser, but I'm going to be using it for a buffet. Look at the handles. I love how the top little drawers do not have any handles. They pull out so smoothly, and this piece reminds me of anthropology, and I think it's going to be a beautiful addition to my home. I shared a couple videos ago that my friend Sarah picked up a broom that I passed by. And so today I found a beautiful black chippy broom with red velvet wrapped at the very top of the broom head. And it is going to be so cute once I get my entryway and my living room all made over. And I paid only $1 for this broom. In fact, I don't even think it was for sale. I actually think they used them, and I took it to Jan and I said, "Do you mind if I purchase this broom?" And she was like, "You want this old broom?" And I was, "Yes, of course." And so she's like, "How about $1?" And so I said, "Sure." And Tara and Ann showed up, and I actually helped Tara get a vintage trunk and load it into her truck. And so it worked out perfect that I was there when she showed up.
Yeah.
Once we got the trunk loaded up into her truck, I headed back in to purchase my thrifted finds, and now it's time to show you a little bit of this haul and some items from a previous haul that I did not film. I am so excited to show you this absolutely stunning haul. It's probably my favorite haul of all. And it's a smaller haul. I don't have a lot of items, but the items I do have, they're beautiful. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start off, this is a haul of different items from different thrift stores. So this, I think, now at just first glance, like you probably wouldn't think like too beautiful, but I think it's like so Anthropology. It's beautiful. And it's like milky. It's smooth. It's still dirty inside. I want to put a rosemary topiary, just a real small one, in this little vase right here. It was $1.99 and I paid 50% off of this price. So basically for free. And like, this is really pretty. My sister Carrie would absolutely love this if I gave it to her for Christmas, but I think I'm going to keep it. I just love it. And this is kind of the look I'm going for in my living room and entryway. My friend went to vacation and stopped in Texas at, I believe, or Oklahoma at some antique stores. And she found these for me. Hold on, I have one more. I paid 10 or 15 each, which, no. I paid 25 for all of these brushes, which is kind of expensive compared to the last one I got for like 25 cents, but I thought 25 was still a good deal. This one is a little bit red. And it's about that size. This one is my favorite. I love the color of this one. I think it's so pretty. He is more brown, and he's really pretty too. It's a little nail head in here. I think these are so cute decorated, and I'm super excited to incorporate these into my home. Before I forget, I'm gonna show you the broom that I found, and I paid $1 for it. And you've seen a couple videos ago that my friend Sarah thrifted a broom that I passed up, and she paid $2. Now her broom is a little bit prettier, as in her velvet wrapped around the end of the broom is like a burgundy, kind of a brown, where mine is red. But I think the handle of my broom, the black chippy paint, is just so cute, and it's gonna pair nicely with these right here. So I paid $1 for the broom and I finally found it and I am so excited and I was super happy. Moving on, I didn't want to forget the broom because it's too big to kind of show you. I found this really beautiful gold swan. I have two of these that are kind of staggered looking. I shared like last year. He's kind of dusty. I paid $1 for him. And he is about my hand size on the little body part. And then his neck is so. I'm sure he was a pair at one point, but maybe he got lost along the way. I don't know. I found this really pretty Instagram account called Museum Quality Art. And they have beautiful pictures. I'll pop some up for you. And I thought, well, I'm going to order and see how much and what the quality is like, because you just really never know, the quality of something. So I ordered. It came in like a week, maybe less. I forgot to film and, opening it, but it came in between. And then they had it taped down on both sides, but I obviously opened it. And then it was inside a really thick envelope, and it just was packaged perfect. I was thinking, I hope it's not bent. Perfect. I'm going to show you how I'm styling it and what frame I put it in. So, and then I'm going to do I'll show you a DIY on how I made the frame look gold here at the end of this haul. So stay tuned and you'll want to see how I made this kind of dated frame just really pop. Okay, here it is. Oops, this thing is heavy. Now I'm having to hold it kind of odd because I don't want to glare, but let me get up close. Isn't it beautiful? It's like moody and just dramatic, and it makes me feel nostalgic. I love it. I love the colors of this picture. This is the colors I'm going for in my cottage / anthropology, modern vintage look. And the frame was just a dated looking frame, very big and bulky. And I just transformed it with a little bit of Rub and Buff and a thrifted paintbrush that I'm going to show you here in a sec. Absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to be layering these, and so I want some more delicate frames, but I wanted some big, massive frames as well to kind of offset the delicate frame, and I think it's beautiful. So if you want to order from Museum Quality Art, I'll have the Instagram in my description so you can go and check it out. I absolutely loved it. I'm going to set it down because it is quite heavy. And I will be ordering more prints. I already have one picked out and I'm super excited to order. And like I said, it comes packaged extremely well. When I go estate selling or thrifting, I always try to find paintbrushes that are in perfect condition. And I found him for 10 cents. Hold on, that was a little jerky, I'm sorry. And I used him on this DIY project. And I plan on making all my frames. I have several of these frames and I plan on using this DIY to get the look on the rest of the frames. So when you go thrifting, look for paintbrushes. Saves money and you're just going to throw them away anyways. I used the Rub and Buff Antique Gold. I got it off Amazon and I got a 2-pack, and this stuff goes a long ways. I did the whole picture frame with about a tablespoon of this. It goes a long ways. So I'm going to show you right now how I did the DIY on this frame to get this look. Show you one more time. And I'm so excited, you guys. Let's head outside and I'm going to show you how I did this project. I've had these picture frames for about 7 years, and I feel like they're just a little bit dated, or I'm just tired of them. So I feel like the Rub and Buff was just a perfect DIY to just transform these frames from a drab looking dated frame to a really beautiful vintage looking frame. And the Rub and Buff is a perfect product to use to make something look completely different. Plus, I feel like the Rub and Buff gives it texture. And I basically just dab the Rub and Buff on where I want it and start painting away, I guess, or, using the brush strokes to apply where you want it. And I did want some of this bronze to kind of peek through. So some parts I did a little bit heavier with the Rub and Buff and kept some of the bronze peeking through the Rub and Buff. And I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. Now, I did take out the glass on this picture, and I did not show the glass out of the picture, but in the end, I did take the glass out, and I think it just looks more vintage.